Hello, hello. We are coming to you. We're broadcasting from the middle of Middle Earth. Welcome back. I think this is the first stream of the new year. Welcome in, folks. I see some familiar faces. Jam showing up. My trusty mod, Sean. How you doing, Sean? What's up, Angry Armor? Devin. Guide me on green ability mats. Is Elrond so strong I need it level 6 or wait for a better leader? I think Elrond's, the extension on the boons is very, very useful, Devin. I think it's very useful. He's a legendary. I don't think you should feel bad about upgrading or putting resources into legendary. Torm, how are you feeling, man? How's it going? Happy New Year's. Let's get some music started. Start off with the classic, of course. What's up, Josh? While I go post some stuff on... Oops. Just get some stuff out to the Discord. How's everybody doing? Okay. All good there. I can't pin it. It's not giving me the option to. Can you post the link and I'll pin your link then? Much than last stream was really sick then. Now there's just a dry cough left. Good, 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 good. I'm glad to hear that, Torm. Yeah, we need to catch up soon. As soon as I'm not insanely busy. Well, yeah, which should hopefully be after Tuesday this next week. Okay, pin message. Yeah, that should have worked. Yeah, it shows it up at the top. So, sort of the layout for this stream is we are going to do the tier ranking first of all of the raid teams you can play. So if you go to the the link that is pinned up top, you should be able to join along, and basically once I start it, you'll be able to vote along with everybody else, and we'll get, you know, I'll have my tier list and then we'll have everybody else's tier list and we'll kind of compare. That sound good? What's up, Tyrannus? How you doing, man? So after we do the tier ranking, what we'll do is chapter 4 of the raid. I want to do some more stuff with Gandalf and make sure I can actually use the full fellowship team with him. Although I don't know exactly what I'm going to do, but yeah, Legolas, Gandalf, Gimli, and then I gotta figure out the other two that I want to put in there at the moment. My team last week worked really well, actually, but I want to try full fellowship. What's up? Is that Neil? How you doing, man? So give this a few minutes, get people filtered in here, and then we'll start the tier ranking. But yes, I encourage you to do the tier ranking alongside me. I hope this works. 7 ready. We already got 7 people ready. I'm doing. Still have 6 hours left at work. I hope you and chat are well. Yeah, I'm well. I hope chat is well as well. I went to, there's no hobbits on the list. It's the best raid teams, right? And Strider is the leader. So I have Strider. He's the 3rd one. With the game right now, should I focus on 5 to 6 teams for the raid with at least level 45 at 5-star and gear 7? So you should, if you can, focus on getting your teams 1 to 7-star first, and then maxing out your 7-star teams to like gear 8 and relatively good skills. There's still a big point jump going from difficulty 2 to 3. And so you want to, that should be your goal, is to get all of your teams in difficulty 3 first for chapter 1. And you should be doing all difficulty 3 in chapter 3 anyway. And then you can kind of move from there. What's up, Night Hunter, fellow Lord of the Rings content creator? The Goblin King himself. All right, I kind of want to get this started. So I think this is how it works. So basically, I'm going to vote. Here's what we're voting on at the time, which will be Black Beast and Dol Guldur to start. And we're going to have 90 seconds, and then you click on the color that you want to, you know, where you want to put it. At least that's how it works on my screen. I assume it's the same for your screen as well. And sort of the criteria here is like, basically, we're not really considering farmability at this point because some of these are legendary teams and some of these are marquee teams. But like, what do you think does the best overall in the raid? And some of these teams are just like 3 stacks, right? So like DG is a good example. Dol Guldur only has 3 people. So just think about like what you would use in a particular chapter with them, kind of what you would slot in. With that, let me take a drink of some caffeine. And let's get started. We are live. Yep, it's gonna be 20 minutes. Wait, we already... Oh, I don't want to look at what you guys have yet. Okay. Dol Guldur. So, Charu, Rekka, Black Beast. I got... So everybody's voting already and I can see it. I'm gonna try not to look at it and kind of reason it out myself. I think they can do okay in Chapter 1. But they can't do difficulty 4 in Chapter 1, I don't think, very well. I think they do okay in Chapter 2. Chapter 3, they can... Obviously, you got the cheese there. I really like that. Doing the cheese is great. Can't do difficulty 4, though, with the cheese. At least not yet. And then they can get 900k in Chapter 4 with T-Beb and Bekaloo, which is fun, because I think they do better than Haradrim in Chapter 4, so you can break up your Haradrim with them. But, like, 2-ish chapters at best... With everybody else, yeah, it's gonna be B or C tier. I kind of want to put C tier. I'll put B tier because I like how much they can cheese. Yeah, I would say basically the same, you know, skills, gear level, just kind of what you think about them. Oh, we're already on to the next one. Well, I have no idea. There's only 3 Dunland. They don't get enough bloodlust, or not bloodlust, whatever the thing is that they get, their mechanic. I forget what it's called. Their special little treat thing where they give themselves lifesteal, which I don't think is actually that good of a mechanic. We've seen how bad it is because the damage, your damage numbers and your health numbers are off by 2 orders of magnitude. I think they're kind of trash. And I know Torm is probably the one that put them as S tier. What's up, Goats? How you doing, man? Subjectively best case. Yeah, it's a tier ranking like everything else. I think they're trash. I think they're really bad. I am very hopeful that we are going to get more Dunland by the end of the year. And hopefully something to either bring them together. I think there's a couple of options, especially with the War of Rohirrim movie that's coming out. Freka or Wolf or Saruman could be great options there. You're not the S tier guy, so someone's just being a troll. I'm actually really glad that they found this, that they made this feature for tier maker. They also have like a voting window thing that they just implemented too, so it's basically exactly what I wanted for like getting people more involved in the tier ranking. I'm a pretty big fan. Consensus D. And you know what? D, I don't know if you all saw that I did a Polaroid Puffin collaboration video, but the consensus, like what our ranking system ended up being was like whatever the team or the character started with, that's what they ended up being ranked as. And Dunland does start with D. Denethor. All right, Gondor Squad. They excel in Chapter 3. I mean, they spect all of their points into Chapter 3. But they really are bad at Chapter 4 because the Balrog gets rid of their boons, right? So Herondel and Sergeant Ara are not great characters. I think this will be a good squad in the future, but it is not right now. They do okay in chapter 1. I don't think they can do difficulty 4 in chapter 1 though. So it's like 1 and okay. People are gonna hate that. I think it's a D. Denethor and D. I know everybody loves Gondor. We need to do this more. Does Shaka know about it? Yeah, of course I told him. What's up, Sovereign? How you doing, man? Fellow content creator for the game, Sovereign. He does some very, very high-end R2R and Rivendell raid gameplay footage right now. So you should go check that out if that's something you're interested in. He's very, very good at it. Not D. Thorin's Company. Yeah, for those of you who are joining in, the pinned link above, you can rank alongside us. Okay, so Thorin is interesting. I think they excel in every chapter of the raid, I would say, except chapter 3, where they maybe don't do as well as like Rivendell does. You can still do difficulty 4 with the 5-star Thorin. I think he's only going to get better. He's so good. Holy moly. D is do not build. Yeah, that's right, Night Hunter. Hey, Chris, welcome in. It's very simple. Thorin's Company, simple, stupid. It's S tier. It's that easy. Thorin is so good, and once he's 7 stars, I have no doubt that I'm just going to get so much more use out of him. The funny thing is, like, everybody thought he's going to be the arena meta. He's definitely not the defensive arena meta. I think he is offensively, but, like, I don't even use him offensively because mine's 5 stars. I just use Bomber to break through the ranks of the stall meta. What's up, Hi Chico? How you doing, man? How's the new year been for you? Wow, that's pretty great. Ooh, Isengard. So hi Chico, if you click on the pin link above, you can join us in doing our raid team ranking here. Isengard, terrific at chapter 2. The first team to go into difficulty 4 in chapter 2. Although chapter 2 kind of seems to be easier than a lot, like it's gotten easier post glyphs with certain squads. They can do okay in chapter 1 because they've got so many assist and team attacks, but again, I don't think they do that well in difficulty 4. Trash in chapter 4, trash in chapter 3. 1 and change. I think they're C tier. What are you guys thinking? B tier, really? Why? Why B tier? Why are we saying B? Some of you are putting A tier, and that makes no sense to me. Why are you putting A and B?
I'll be there to catch you.
What's up, Demetrius? Say hello to Brazil. Hello, Brazil. How big is the Brazilian contingent of people that play this game, Demetrius? Great score for a low value investment. That's a decent point, Night Hunter. I just think that I think goblins are better in that category, if I'm being honest with you. B for being top dogs in chapter 2. Not anymore, though. Misty Mountain. Not great. Not good, I would say. Interesting chapter 2 applications. Chapter 3, I just could never get them to work because of his auto provoke mechanic. It just never seemed to work for me. I think there's probably a way to do it. This might be the most, like, if you sat down and speed tune them, you might be able to get something good with like Bolg, Tordok, Nuraz, Brute, and like maybe one other, maybe you could throw Grimpa in there or something like that. You might be able to juggle enough taunts and get the timing right, but I haven't seen anybody do it. Not that it hasn't been done, but I just haven't seen it done. Chapter 2, his leadership is okay. It's like a worse Legolas, in my opinion. I think he is also D tier. Goblins are S tier, obviously. Too much investment due to bulk farm? Interesting. My guild is the bigger here. 8.3 million. It's hard to find a strong player here. Yeah, there's been kind of like a weird, there's like a dip. There's like a lot of people who started playing early who are very strong, and then there's kind of like a dip, and then there's, I think, a decent contingent of newer players, but maybe not up to snuff as much as you would like. I have a 4-tank team with MM. It is really fun. I got gameplay if you want to look later on. Oh, yeah. I mean, you should upload and talk about it, my man, because that is great. That's a cool... That is a cool way to do it. Lord Balin, Balin's Expedition, obviously the kings of Chapter 4. But Balin kind of falls off in other chapters. I think Chapter 1, you can do, like, really good work there. Balin and Rumel are really good. Orphan less so, but I think he'll be really good once you get him kind of fully maxed out. He just needs the stars. He needs that gear. Because of how well he does in Chapter 4, he really is the key. He makes any... I mean, we're talking about his team, not necessarily his character, but like the team itself. I'm kind of between B and A right now. I want to say A because of how tough Chapter 4 is. Let's do A. Oh, okay, most of you agree with me. Yeah, let's do A. No, because it'll all come up just like right here. I thought about that. What's up, Jace? JC, how you doing, fellow guildie? I accidentally hit A for Isengard. Honest, surprisingly helps the low star road to Chapter 3 as well. Oh, yeah. I mean, he's good, but just like the team overall, not the character itself. Mordor. Mordor can do well in... like one, I don't know, they can't even do difficulty 4, can they, in Chapter 1? I think it would be interesting to do some, yeah, I mean, you could maybe do some cheese with them in Chapter 3, but like, again, that kind of limits you to difficulty 3, not difficulty 4. Not good in Chapter 4. I guess they're okay in Chapter 2. They can be. They're not good. They're just not good. I'm putting them D. They're really bad. I want them to... IH is Mordor, but we're just talking about the team overall, Night Hunter. And thank you for sending the link. Okay, I'm back. Voting time. Yeah, get in there. Click the link up above. We've got for like 9 characters left to go. You've seen them score 1.5 million just because of the burn with a full team. Yeah, I think they can do okay in Chapter 2. But like, oh, we got somebody sliding in. Thank you for the subscription. If you are not subscribed to the channel, please hit the sub button. It is free. Oh, I just mean if IH is not good in a chapter, Mordor is not good. Yeah, that's fair. I mean, I think the burns and whatnot from Rockma. Let's pause for a second. I think the burns from Rockma are definitely good. I'm gonna restart it. I just had to change something. Okay, Haradrim. Chapter 1 they can do well. I'm sure they can do difficulty 4 in Chapter 1 with built Haradrim. Chapter 2, obviously they're doing 2 mil, so they're doing difficulty 5. Chapter 3, I think they can do okay, but I've seen people do much better by splitting up Haradrim for Chapter 3 and Chapter 4. So I would say they're good in 2 chapters, very, very, very good in 1 chapter, okay in some of the other chapters. And I think for me, that puts them, yeah, ooh, wow, we got a split. A and B. I think they're A. I'm going to find a way to make it work. Being free to play with MM is rough, though. I think Tony, if I'm right about my predictions, which historically have never been correct, I think that they will start to build out the Misty Mountain stuff, and we'll get a bunch of like orcs and goblin synergy and whatnot for this year. We'll see. I'm hopeful. Chapter 3 with Pippin instead of Wooba taking 900k? Or you mean chapter 4? Yeah, that's fine. You can also use Bekaloo and T-Beb to do chapter 4. With Dol Guldur. I think they've got some decent stuff. Actually, the most recent buff to them, giving that focus to who has the focus on the passive, I think it's Roble, was like really, really needed, and glyphs really, really helped them out. Better late than never. Yeah, click the link, Celtic. You can vote along with us. All right, we're talking about Rangers. Rangers are great in chapter 2. They eat at a lot of other teams, right? You're breaking up Rivendell, you're breaking up Gondor, which is not good at chapter 2 anyway, really, but I guess so you're mostly breaking up Rivendell. Thing is, you can work around that because of like a Legolas lead. But they're good at one chapter. I'm with you guys. I'm with you guys. I think they're C tier. Did you put Withering on Haradrim? I don't have Haradrim. I know that it's currently broken on Haradrim, though. I think they're good in one chapter. I think we can start to get them to make them work in other chapters, but yeah. Rangers just need their own thing. C for Challenge Store Farm. See, it is an unbeaten way to rank things. You just have to use the alphabetology. S because of the hair? What? That's not a good... Why would you rank it like that? Goblins. Okay. Excellent, excellent, excellent in 3 chapters, I would say. I'm sure... I mean, Night Hunter can correct me here. I'm pretty sure they can do difficulty 4 in chapter 1. And A purely because you get Thorn. I mean, chapter 2 they get max 2 mil in chapter 2, exactly. Yeah, I that's 3 out of 4 chapters. So if I put Haradrim in there and they do 3 out of 4 I still think they're better than Haradrim though. I'm gonna put them as S. I'm putting them as S tier. I think goblins are that good. Does this include, it's just like whatever, you know, common comps you have to make it work. So that would include Uders in some of them. Yeah, they can be used for legendary, but just on their own merits, I think that they're a very, very good raid team. And for relatively low investment, I think you can get a lot of points out of them. It's subjective, Devin. Yeah, everyone can do well in chapter 1, but not all teams can do difficulty 4 in chapter 1. And so that's kind of my criteria at the moment in terms of chapter 1. Even though you need to pay gems for the most important character, well, we're not considering farmability. Otherwise, the legendaries we would put, you know, kind of not as highly ranked. How are you almost done with this tier list? Because it's on a timer, J-Murph. Welcome in, J-Murph. It's on a timer. Gandalf, Fellowship. I really like the Fellowship. They are good in... it's just good. He's good in every chapter. He's good in every single chapter, and he's only going to get better if they add other Fellowship characters. Off topic, but when can I expect another Boons and Banes? I'm going to try and get another one done this January, but we got to figure out how to do that and get that all sorted. S tier. Is it not? It's not surprising that I know people don't like calling Gandalf a legendary because he's a raid reward, and he's not legendary like Thorin and Elrond, but he is legendary in that sense. He's so good. His special one is so good. It's just so good. I really like it. Glad to hear, J-Murph. Hey Sage, how's it going? How you feeling, man? Rohan. Ooh, this is gonna make some people mad. Rohan can do well in every single chapter. Every single chapter Rohan can do well. They are not the best in any chapter, but all around they are. I mean, it's such a solid investment. Aemir is so good. Oh man, I don't know. Should I do? I'm thinking either S or A. I think it's got to be A. They don't excel at anything, and they're just kind of good. I don't know, but I put the goblins in S. I put goblins in S. Whole team is not S. Yeah, but you can run 3 plus whatever. No. You're just basing it off like we're basing it off like normal sort of comps that you would use. Not necessarily the whole team itself. Because Aldred and Wilfwin are absolutely useless. And so you have people, maybe that's a knock against them, that you do have to kind of have some plug and play. I'm gonna go with A. I'm going A tier. Can't swap it around, unfortunately. Can't swap the order around. Elrond, S tier. Don't even think about it. Don't even think about it. You know it already. You already know what it is. What up, Iron Man? How you been, man? Who put D? Which one of you fools put D? You know that's not true. You know it's not true. Look, everybody else here disagrees with you. I didn't get a haircut, man. This is just my hair. I just finally took a shower. He's boring. Was me? He's not boring. He's actually... you've never played Elrond, Jam. It's actually very fun. Nice hygiene. Nah. I think that's good. Yeah. I agree with you, Sovereign. I put that as A. Quadruple D. Yeah, I've the only time I've ever gone to like have my beard trimmed, this like I was getting a haircut and this I was like asking about it, and this lady was like, "Oh, well, I'm training to become a barber. So like if you want a discounted trim for your beard, and like we just have to have like an actual barber come and watch me do it to make sure I'm not messing anything up, and then like I could practice on you and get my hours in." And I was like, "Oh, okay, sure, fine." That was a mistake. It was so bad. It was so bad. So I haven't done it again, but I need to go back. Biffer. So basically for Biffer and for Legolas, it's going to be kind of like catch-all dwarves, sort of like what you use there. I think Biffer is still really, really good in chapter 1. Chapter 2, he's okay. He's obviously Thorin is better, but he's better than Balin in chapter 2. Chapter 3, I think he's pretty great. He adds a lot of defensive survivability and a little bit of counter-attacking, which gives you a lot of those extra points. But you kind of need to be paired with other people. Like, you really do want to pair him with Rumel and Balin. Chapter 4, no, not good. Oh, man. I love Biffer. I think he's a really great character. But, like... Yeah, I think I'm gonna go A tier, but he could be top of B tier. You need Rumel, yeah. Yeah, I need to go get an actual like a nice, you know, trimmed up Swain. I need to actually go do that. I've never done it before, but I need to. Well, I've never gone to professional. I've only gone to a trainee. Are you going to put some gems and rings in your beard, Swag, and braid it? I don't think it's long enough to braid. Click by mistake, can't change vote. Yeah, I don't think it lets you change, which is so dumb, but that's just how it works. Sorry, Peter. R2R. Do I set aside my prejudices? Do I set them aside? Chapter 1, they can do difficulty 4. Chapter 2, they can do difficulty 4. Chapter 3, they can do difficulty 4. Chapter 4, they still do pretty well. They don't do that good, but like, what's great about chapter 4 is you can split them up, and like you can put Merry and Pippin with Rohan, and you could put Sam and Frodo with Gandalf and Fellowship, and they do very, very well. But we're just considering the whole team. We're considering the whole team. We're considering the whole team. So chapter 4, I would say they're not the best. They are very good. But unfortunately, I'm gonna have to rank them A tier. A for average, right down the middle. Yeah, exactly. I do think I am going to have to eventually get some of them up. But yeah, I just can't put my Hobbit prejudices aside. Although I really like Bilbo's kit. I haven't quite figured out how to make him work. I think he needs more survivability and more stars. But I don't know. I think he's got the potential to be very good. So Legolas, we're just gonna do like a Legolas sort of catch-all team. And in that sense, I think he's decent, especially when you just have like leftover elves. Chapter 2, I think he works really well with Rivendell as the lead, right? That's how you can get pretty good scores there. I think that changes as you go up from difficulty into difficulty 4, difficulty 5. You want to go back to Elrond. So he's okay in chapter 2. I think he's okay in chapter 3, just giving speed to people. Chapter 1, again, okay with giving speed to people, but just, I think he's just okay. I'm gonna rank him B. Oh shoot, I meant A. Or so, I clicked A, I meant B. I meant B. No! No, okay, so this is, pretend that this is B. Elrond is a great legendary, exactly. I do really like, you don't think Goblin deserves S? Goblin definitely deserves S. Goblins are better than R2R. So here's the thing, I can't put, oh yeah, I can't switch the order within, but yes, I do believe goblins are better than R2R. Okay. Okay, let's see what the total results are. Okay, so this is everybody's results. So maybe we can hash it out a little bit more. Yeah, I think that was kind of fun. I like that actually, Jam. Could goblins do diff 4 chapter 1? Yeah, they can. I'm pretty sure they can second breakfast. That's what Night Hunter was saying. Okay, so the results are in. If you're a legendary, you get S tier. Who would have guessed? What YouTube drink? I'm not sure what you mean, Demetrius. A tier, we have goblins, Rohan, Balin, R2R, and Haradrim. I think that's actually very solid. I think that's a very solid A tier, if I'm being honest with you. B tier, we have Legolas. We have the 2 catch-alls in Legolas and Bifur for the elves and dwarves respectively. We have Black Beast with Dol Guldur and Isengard. I think that's decent too. I think there's a little bit of wiggle room. You can kind of move maybe some of these up or down one. I would personally put Bifur in A. I don't know. I think I'm maybe weighting the fact that I love him as a character so much. But his team, his leadership, yeah, I think this is B and A are still very, very solid, place to put Bifur. That's where I would put him, is between those two, right? What am I drinking? It is. Is this Portuguese? Brazilian? It's just called Oca. It's a plant-based energy drink. Olg, not a D. Fight me C at best, you unbeliever. This is everybody. This is everybody's ranking, folks. This is the consistent ranking of everybody. So C tier, Rangers and Gondor. That's interesting that we got Rangers in C tier. Gondor is so good at chapter 3. Rangers is decent at chapter 2. And then D tier for Dunland, for Mordor, and for Misty Mountain. I think people really hold the challenge store farm against some of these teams, which is fine. It's a subjective sort of ranking. You can do that, right? Bilbo versus Bomber. Good, I went Bilbo route, and I'm happy skip Bomber. You're happy you skip Bomber? Bomber is how you beat the stall meta, Goat's Legs. I just put Bomber with my Elrond team as my 5th, and I can get through any stall team in the top of Arena Shard 1. It's that simple. He's so good, but he requires a significant investment. The fact that Bolga's somehow at the bottom of this list seems wrong. How is Denethor, Dunling, and Mordor ahead of him? So, Tony, well, I guess maybe it reorders it. I'm not sure exactly how it's doing the ordering for the total results here, but this is what everybody voted on. So you gotta take it up with everybody else. So what we need is a guide on how to roll 5 teams on every raid with the minimal amount of free-to-play characters. Like, can we get away with 25 characters, or do we need like 30 to do like subbing? You need more than 25, Colin. I think that's the issue there, Colin, is that I still strongly believe that you need to kind of invest in Isengard and Rohan early on. Rohan is great for the raid. Isengard less so, but I think Sage sliding in with 5 gifted memberships. Thank you so much, Sage. The venerable Sage coming in with this massive support as always. Thank you so much, my man. Hope you're feeling better. But Colin, the reason I'm hesitant about like just telling people here are the best kind of raid characters, well, let me rephrase this. I don't want to tell people like you should be focusing only on this characters. I do think the early game is still unchanged. Sage is actually testing this out. Pleb coming in with the 5 gifted memberships. Wow, thank you so much, Pleb. And we got a few people in there that I recognize. Sir Nobody, Josh Whedon, Maresh, and we got Night Hunter, Sean Herring, Sarundian, and Lothar. Lothar finally didn't get missed. Torm coming in with 5 gifted memberships. We are on a hype train. Again, some more names that I recognize there. Did we finally get Peter? We got Peter. Thank you so much, Sage, Pleb, and Torm. The pleasing Pleb has entered the chat. Torm DK, co-host in my co-host of the Boons and Banes podcast. Yeah, we gotta work on that. We gotta work on doing that. Okay, so if you were just gifted a membership, Teacher, hey Teacher, how you doing, man? Fellow content creator for Lord of the Rings, Teacher. I'm sure you all know who Teacher is. I'm really hoping the bot decides to listen to that command, but I guess it's not at the moment. When is next Boons and Banes? Hopefully this month. We just got to get some scheduling stuff sorted out. But yeah, that'll be the free-to-play interview episode. I don't think I ever finished my thought with Colin. Colin, what I'm trying to say is I think people should still invest in Isengard early on because it gives you access to things you need later on, even though they're not the best raid team. Also, just the amount of sort of plug and play and mix match characters you need. I would say chapter 3 is the biggest culprit of this. It's just hard to be like this team, this team, this team, this team. I think these are generally good teams, right? All of the legendaries are really good in the raids so far. Rohan, really great in the raids. R2R, really great. Goblin, Haradrim. Haradrim requires a lot more investment. R2R requires a lot more investment. They have maybe bigger payoffs. Goblins requires lower investment, I would say. Rohan, not like very good at all chapters, but definitely good at some chapters. That's kind of where I'm at with that, if that makes sense. I think it will start to become clearer, maybe probably after Q1 of this year, that like, okay, here's what you need to do to be sort of maximizing your raid potential. I just don't think we're quite there yet. It's a long-winded way to answer your question. Teacher says, doing great, scoring above 18 mil now. Nice. You got to hit the 20 mil mark, my man. You got to get that 20 mil mark. When is the next trivia stream? That's a great question, Second Breakfast. I don't know when we're going to do another trivia stream. If there is great demand for it, then we'll do one sooner rather than later. I can work with Celtic on that. We got 2 people saying they want trivia. Yeah, I'm not sure why it's not working, Jam. We'll figure it out. You hope that you get 22 to 24 mil before the end of Q1. I think that's doable. I think you're a pretty good raider, and I'm at like 23 mil now, so I think you should be able to catch up to me in 3 months, no problem. Absolutely. I think you'll get there sooner rather than later, teacher. Eisen ranked higher than Gondor. That's a grudging. Oh, speaking of, pleb, thank you so much to Sage, Pleb, and Torm, because those memberships are going directly into purchasing the Horn of Gondor replica. I swear, I promise that's the case this time. We are doing the Horn of Gondor replica is coming. It's going to go up on the shelves behind us here. Maybe I might put it, I think I kind of want to put it here though, just so it's a little bit more visible. It's happening, pleb. It's happening. What team do you imagine will be needed for the next legendary? I have no idea, Demetrius. I'm gonna be honest with you. I have no idea, and I don't think that's coming for months. Lord Ballin is S tier. Once Naramiri appeared, thank me later. I think Lord Ballin is really, really good in Chapter 4, but outside of Chapter 4, I think he's got limited sort of viability. I enjoyed the trivia a lot. I'll make sure to include an obscure question for teacher. You have no problem with that answer when I say the minimum number. I'm totally good with that answer being 30, 35, 40, whatever it takes. More maximum character performance. Yeah, I think it's a good question to have in mind. Jace! Oh my God, Jace joining the Swaggins, becoming a member. Thank you so much, JC. JC, I never know which to call you. We answer the call of Gondor. Torm coming in with the 100 krona, which I'm saying 100% correctly. Thank you so much, Torm. Trivia is great. We need a better way of doing it though, so it's more honest. What do you mean by that, Angry? What do you mean by more honest? Week the GOAT. I had a 500,000 point increase today in Chapter 3 from 1.5 million to just over 2 million. Nice, man. You're coming up on those Gandys. Getting the Gandys. Do you think it's Saruman? I think that's a decent shout. I think that's a very good option that they could do that. And I will try to stay sober for the trivia. Yeah, we could probably do trivia like once every few, month or two. We can get that going, maybe. Yeah, what do you mean by that, Angry? Okay, before we move on to the game, I do want to give a very special happy birthday shout out to my moderator. If we can all give a happy birthday shout out to Jam. It is her birthday tomorrow. So happy birthday, Jam. I hope it's a good one. I hope you get to relax, and you should take the day off if you can. More people should take the day off for their birthday. I mean, we post the answers in a live chat and it's weighted heavily by teachers' answers. That was my perception anyway. Oh, I see what you mean. Yeah, we need to do a bit. That software, that tool that I used was really bad. So I would have to come up with something else anyway. Happy birthday, Jam. All right. Let's move over to, let me get the game up here. Let's do this. Closing the tier ranking. We'll move on to Chapter 4. I see what you mean, Angry. Yeah, you're right. We need to figure out a better way to do it just overall. some sort of voting. Keep in mind that for Thorin, we need the opposite faction to unlock him. Yeah, that was the case. Somebody in my comments told me that in Swigo, it's like 60% opposite faction to unlock and like 40% same faction or like allied faction to unlock. Is that true? All right, I need you to game capture here. So what do you think it will be if Witch King is legendary? That's the thing. I have no idea. But here, I'll tell you what. Well, two things. One, if you were just gifted a membership, you became a member, what you can do is link your Discord to your YouTube where you have the membership, and then you have access to our members only channel in the Discord. You can come and join, hang out there. I often, those people get to see some of the things I'm working on ahead of time. I ask them for advice, feedback, content direction. We just talk about that sort of stuff. And then I give what I call swag patch notes, sort of quarterly or more frequently than that, sort of updates on how far we've come, where we plan to go, what things I'm going to specifically be working on. 2, speaking of legendaries, when we think there's going to be another legendary coming, we will once again be doing the legendary bets. And so we will bet on who the legendary will be, who the unlock is, when that will happen, any sort of other extra information, and the winner will get a free piece of merch of their choosing. Right? The last person who won it was JT Monroe. Although nobody got the combination of Thorin with goblins correct. You're off tomorrow? Nice. Good. We vote on another place at the moment, so can we vote not on chat for next trivia? It's me. Still talk here, but vote somewhere else. Yeah, I think that's probably the best way to do it. I just have to, there's surprising lack of like software to do that, to like handle the stuff. I think I might be able to, I don't know. I think it just is a little bit more technically involved. And I got to figure out how to do it. But we can work on that. You think it'll be Gondor or Rangers? Love, live Gondor. Like the love, live, laugh, love signs, but it's just love, laugh, Gondor. It's just like that nice like font, and then you just have like Boromir laughing. Legendary bets worked really well. Yeah. Dunlin unlock for Saruman. Wait, so somebody who plays Swigo, is that right? Where it's like 60-40 enemy faction to allied faction unlocked? Yoda, Palps, then Thrawn. Yeah, but it's been so long since then. I'm kind of curious about the average sort of breakdown. What team are you looking forward to wanting released this year, Swag? Sovereign, that is a really, really good question, and something I actually wanted to bring up during this stream, and I promise I'm not stalling, but I do want to get to this topic. You'd like to see Army of the Dead? I think that would be really, really awesome. I want to make a like 2024 wish list video, like what I want to see come to the game. Characters or factions, game modes, quality of life things. So I'll give you an example. I think these are two easy ones, but they are things that I want. I want to see King Theoden. I want to see a Warg team. I want to see, in terms of quality of life updates, I want to see a feature that allows me to mass sell my glyphs. A little bit more quality of life stuff on the glyph side. In terms of content, I want to see a big battle, and either it be like territory battles from Swigo, where it's sort of guild PvE focused, or I want to have guild versus guild. I am looking forward to multi-squad PvP. Hey, Raw. How you doing? We just finished the tier ranking, and I'm gonna get started, I think, on doing chapter 4 here, although I actually don't know who I want to replace for Gimli. I want to keep the cleanses in there. The aimer hits so hard. Who should I replace? I think it might be aimer. Not gonna lie, it's crazy that your free-to-play account is stronger than my main account. Yeah. From what I can tell, Wick the Goat is basically, because my free-to-play account is in the same guild as my main account, and the fact that I was in Shard 8 where there weren't too many Elrons, I was able to hold decently in arena for a long time. I think that has just paid off over the course of months. So it's kind of split. They kind of switch it up, Tyrannus, it seems like. Filter glyphs over mass cell. I mean, I think the filtering system that they have, that they have right now is okay. I can click through the glyphs at least once I've ranked, organized it by whatever secondary stat I want. More glyph QL. Yeah, I think that's what we need. I want a glyph preset tab. Glyph presets would... Here's a question. If you had to choose between glyph presets or save squads, which would you choose? If you could only have one, I mean, we should have both, but if you could only have one, would you choose glyph, loadouts over anything, or save squads? Save squad. Okay, interesting. Away from my computer right now, but got an email notification that I got gifted subs. Thanks to whoever gifted. I am no longer dodged. Yes, we got you, Lothar. Glyph, save squad. Glyph, save squad. Glyph, save squad. Rather than only sort by one. If you could check each secondary so glyphs, I think that would be the best way to do it as well, Raw. Yeah. Save squad, save squad, save squad, save squad. What should I be using my gems on? You should be just using them on energy refreshes, Colin. So on my free-to-play account, I do 3 normal energies, the 50s, and then I do 1 guild refresh. And then sometimes maybe 1 more regular energy for 100, or sometimes another guild refresh for 100. Save squads? Great. Wow, people really want saves. The thing is, I think this is totally fine. I think I would prefer more glyph quality of life stuff and loadouts so that I could swap glyphs for chapters, but search function. Let's try this with let's just try it with Gimli here. Hey Jordan, how you doing, man? I'm doing well. Save squads needs to come with multi-squad PvP. I think that's for sure. But for raids, I think it's okay at the moment. I think this is okay. Because I'm just gonna do this. Yep. Let's get this started early. I don't have to worry about flame stacks that much, as it turns out, on this team, again, because Astari's gift is so sort of powerful at doing those out of turn attacks. Although without aimer, we do get less of the assists as well. Interesting. I'm gonna build up some nimble stacks. So maybe we do need to worry about it more. Well, that's rough. But we got that. Boom. Unlock. Okay, so I need to hit him real hard. I'm going to save this for when he comes back out, because we're about to flinch him. Oh, okay. That's not great. Oh no. That's exactly not what I wanted. Let's do this. Is this multi-hit? No, so I think I'm gonna... Oh, but I do want to just get him flinched, so let's just do it. Yeah, that was the right call. And then we'll do this. And we'll just get this off now. I think we're okay. Oh, that was stupid of me. It's fine. Heal? I want stamina to Eowyn and stamina to Gandalf, honestly. If I can get another topple before... he's got eagle eyes, so that's fine. Let's see. Lift quality of life. Good, good. Good to hear that, Jordan. Lifts over save squad. Can really use Yeah, I agree, Chris. Raid has a quasi-save squad function. Exactly. I can't wait to unlock Gandalf. How long do you have left with the goat? My long-term prediction. In December, Helm Hammerhand Legendary with Dunlond unlock. By then, also first significant reworks happening, taking Rohan to excellence. I don't think they're going to do... Maybe they'll do reworks, Giannis. I would imagine that they're just going to add more marquees to replace Wilfwyn and Aldred. What is your opinion on Gandalf? I'm planning to max him out, even leadership once I get him. I think he's really great. I think if you're planning on... you don't need to max him out now, but when they add more leadership... when they add more fellowship, it's not going to hurt. It's just going to do really well. Gotta start getting ready for work swag, but I'll watch the rest of the streams later today. Talk to you later. Looking forward to your chapter 4 raid scores. Hey man, Sovereign, thank you so much for dropping by. See you later. Good thing soccer isn't a thing in Lord of the Rings. Gandalf would never let any player pass. That's good. 83 out of 310. Yeah, I think you'll get him by the end of like quarter 1. Quick. I'll stop stalling. But actually, let me just do this so that I don't run out of time. Okay, we have Eagle Eye, so we're good. Thing is, if he does his swipey swipe, he immediately is going to get, like, what, 5? And that'll take him to 20? So let's just do this and hope I give it to... Let's hope I can get... Okay, that's totally fine. Ooh, not fine, because it cleared her Eagle Eye. And that's 20. That's just very unfortunate. Let's see if we can get him down. I want to do basic here. It doesn't matter, he's blind. Oh, okay. Oh, we're so close. If I didn't have blind on Gimli, I think we could actually do it. Basic to get rid of the extra counter. Okay. Not great. How useful was Naramiri there? I don't think that useful. Because if I get him to go a bunch, then he's basically healing Eowyn up anyway. But the stamina does really help. I'm not sure. What's up, Bloodlord? How you doing, man? Welcome in. If I was in a better guild to start, I would have had a lot more Gandalf shards. Yeah, that's just kind of the way it goes. What is your rough draft overall ranking between Thorin, Gandalf, Elrond? Going to hit the mines, enjoy the rest of the stream. Hey, thanks for dropping in, J Murph. Pleb, when you say that, do you mean just like raid overall? Like, what are we factoring in here? Yeah, it's the healing I'm worried about, Tom. Let's restart. Team is using lots from other places, though. It's a resource-heavy team. You can't see Gimli. Oh, yeah, I forget for this particular... let's do that. Overall impressions, raid, arena viable for when multi-squad PvP comes out. I think it'll be... I think it's Elrond, Thorin, then Gandalf at the moment. I think that's the case as well, pleb. Yeah, I think this team... Yeah, I think we're going to get some good damage. Give me those out-of-turn attacks. Ba-boom. Okay, that's fine. Take that. Hit you with the downtown, the Vanessa Carlton axe. I don't even think I need to use a special too. Nope. Excellent. Okay, I'm gonna save the cleanse because I think he's gonna do a whip when he comes back up. He didn't. Let's build up some nimble. And let's just do this. That way, if he swipes this next turn, at least I have Eowyn's cleanse on deck. Okay, no. Doesn't matter. So we're still gonna save it. Okay, let's hit him hard. Ooh, that is chunky. There we go. Okay. So now I will use Eowyn's cleanse. Definitely use Eowyn's cleanse. Yep. Excellent. I think we'll be able to topple him again pretty quickly here. Does he have Eagle Eye? He does. Guess maybe it doesn't matter. Yeah, he wasn't blinded anyway. Ooh, okay. Yep, this should do it. Boom. In the bag. We can just do this because it doesn't matter. Let's get the summon back out. Okay. Now we have to decide when to use... We have to decide when to use his last... his You Cannot Pass. What does Gandalf do on... I don't know. I've never done it on auto. Have I seen the Gandalf animation for Gandalf Special 3 yet? I have not. Yes. You mean like his You Cannot Pass? Yeah. Being able to save squads with different glyph sets would be great. Yes. That kind of skirts the which one would you like to have though, AWOL. So ideally what you want to happen is you want to have a cleanse ready in case he gets swiped. Although maybe it doesn't matter that much because I think you get your stamina... No, I don't think it does reduce your stamina. Does it? Shadow Assault. Remove stamina from each of the target's abilities. So you just have to avoid it in general. So I need to have Gimli's Taunt up, his special 2. We need to get him another Provoke. And just avoid the Shadow Assault. So I think next turn I want to try it. Oh, that hurts. Okay, there's the Shadow Assault. Let me do this. Okay, cleanse. Didn't land, but that's okay. Shoot, this is really bad. He's gonna go straight into shadow form. All right, fine. I hope that doesn't go to Gandalf. It didn't. Okay, that's rough. At least he's not going to get that claw. I think, well, you know what? Maybe this will be okay. I really hope his summon's coming up soon. It's not. So we're going to lose 2 people here. We're going to lose Gandalf, and we're going to lose... And we're going to lose somebody else. So I want to do this. Yeah, sorry the emulator doesn't really capture it that well with the goat, but it looks really cool. So can't stun him, and the burn is useless, right? So special 2 is useless. 5-star, his basic is not worth doing here, even though it's like, yeah. 960% damage is just not worth it. Cleanse all Banes from all squad members. Heal all light squad members for 80% of this character's max health. This character dies at the end. I think this is probably the way to go. It'd be really good if we had like the ability, if we had the summon up and then he could just take out the summon on his next hit here, but I don't think it's going to happen like that. If we can flinch one more time, I think we're okay. But the issue is, blinds now because we don't have Eagle Eye. Actually, if we go into flame form, I wouldn't be too mad. Okay, let's just do this. I'm gonna heal. Okay, let's do this for the damage. We'll throw that at him. Okay, 745. Oh man, if I can get this last, oh yes, might. Okay, if I can get this last little bit here, I'll take that. No, oh, that's like game over. Come on. Oh no. Are you okay? No. Well, that's rough. If we had flinched him, I think we would have had it. Man, that sucks. Let's see what we can do for... I felt like... Let's see if we can put some decent... if we can upgrade some glyphs here. Oh yeah, these are level 5. We can do that. Not using is not passing much better. It's good for like just extending the run, right? It healed everybody, gave them a bunch of stamina and eagle eye and like that sort of stuff. In that sense, it's very good. So let's sort by damage. And actually, let's sort by percent damage. Focus HP, damage, speed. I do like this though. Damage, armor, speed, HP. This is more survivability. This is fine. CC damage. Block chance speed. I kind of like that. Aimer's passive would help. Yeah, I think his passive is, I don't remember what I have it at. We'll see in a second here. So I have damage, HP, CC, BM. I think this is fine. Armor. Damage, HP, focus, CC. I'm okay with that one as well. What's this one? Damage. CC damage. This also has CDC. These are all decent. Not gonna lie. I don't want to spend too much time up, like, doing this stuff, so. Percent damage, and this one. I think this is okay. Damage went up 57. Wow. Armor, speed, damage, crit damage. I like that. Damage, focus, CD, CDs. Ooh, I like this though. I like that a lot. Wait. Oh no, I want to revert that back. So it's not damage. Okay, so here's what we're gonna do instead. What's one that I really like? I like this one a lot, so we're gonna just upgrade this. Nice. No damage there. Let's do this. Block chance, of course, but okay, damage, I'll take it. What about this one? Let's do this one. I'll take that. I'll take that too. I'll take that. I don't want that, but that's fine. Okay, so now that's a lot better. It's only level 5, not level 6, plus 2% healing. You think that's worth it? All right, let's go to Awen real quick. I just want to get her survivability up, I want to say. Focus is fine. Damage, damage. Let's do this. Yeah, this is pretty good. Yeah, it's fine. What is this? Lembus? Do I already have something in here, though, that I can use for... No. CD, no. HPCC focus resistance is okay. 7%, which I think is what I have for the fellowship as well. And they seem to survive. I think this is fine. Yeah. Oh, God, that's so bad. All right, fine. Let's do this one. Focus, resistance, speed, damage. Speed, BC. Yeah, I like all of those stats. What does it look like? Not great. Okay. And then let's do this. Take that. Okay, so just a little bit more survivability. And off we go. So it's Jam's birthday tomorrow. It was my girlfriend's birthday on Friday. And I got her what I can only describe as the carb box. It's like this. It's this subscription box type thing. They like mail it to you and it's all frozen, but it's not. It's pasta, pastries, and bread. It's just the straight up carb box, which she loves. She loves carbs. Who doesn't? I guess I don't. I love pasta, but it's pretty good. You just kind of go straight from frozen to whatever, and it actually works really well. I was surprised. You got croissants, chocolate croissants, potato gnocchi, tortellini, one of their breads, some apple pie bites. She likes it a lot, actually. Yeah. dare I say I am a slut for tortellini, so I'm very excited for her to see how that is, and maybe she'll let me try some. Okay, first, there we go. But, my golden birthday is coming up. Do you guys know what your golden birthday is? It's not where you get peed on. It's something else. You're not the only one who thinks that, Tom. Age is same as date. Age is same as day of the month. Yeah, so it is my golden birthday this year. And I wasn't really going to do much for my birthday, but now I feel compelled. I feel like I should. Okay, let's get this last one in the bag here. There we go. Oh no. Okay, we're restarting. That's ridiculous. Better hope someone doesn't clip that and cut it off before you said tortellini. Yeah. I mean, listen. You can take it out of context. You can take it out of context. That's fine. We do cinnamon challenge at 25, but not sure what golden birthday is. Yeah, so like, I'll give you the example for me, which is my birthday is on the 31st of January, and I am turning 31. So it's my golden birthday. I'm kind of excited about it. I decided I do want to do something just kind of like a dinner with friends, but I don't know why. It's like just doing like numerology, but I just feel compelled to like do something because of that. Yeah, his damage is very good, but he's kind of slow. The retaliate though is really, really funny, especially if it's so anti-AoE. You should celebrate it fully every year if you want. Yeah, that's fine. I just did. I think I did a kind of a big celebration last year. Some friends came into town who one of whom I normally celebrate my birthday with. This is like a few days right after mine. Just so it felt like an event. Oh, I almost got him back down to 0. That should count for extra points. Look at that. All right, this is going much better. A boom. Oh, she needs to land that disable. Okay, let's do the hit. That's not good. That's fine. We're really racking up the... We got lucky there. We're not going to get lucky here. So 19. Oh, there it is. 20. All right. Well. Let's see if I can burn through. There we go. Don't kill her. Okay. Well, just got rid of the eagle eye. So he's definitely about to snipe somebody. Let's do this. Oh, wait. Do I have eagle eye? I do? Are we about to be saved by the Vanessa Carlton axe throw? You being in this world deserves a celebration at least once a year. Oh, thank you, Peter. Yeah, I'm excited. I think this is gonna do it though. Ba-boom! Eat shit, Balrog. Gimli coming in to save the day. I knew we needed him in there. Okay, I'm really hoping he's gonna do the whip. Yeah. Eowyn is not doing so hot right now. Neither is Gandalf, to be honest. Maybe this is the time to... Let's do this. Yeah. Ba-boom. Get this guy out here. Swipe on them. Okay, good. And we'll do this. Don't do 2 swipes in a row, please. I'll take the blind. I don't care. That's fine. Okay, now we'll heal. Cleanse, heal. Oh, God. It's so good. I'm okay with that. Okay, this has got to do big damage. All right. And once again, the Vanessa Carlton axe throw hitting him from way downtown. Boom. 850. 850. 850. Axe and you shall receive. Yes, Peter. Yes, Peter. Paulo Mora says, hey, everyone, I recently joined the game. I plan to be very active looking for a guild to join. Does everyone have a guild with an open spot? Paulo, if you join my Discord or if you go into the both official and the unofficial Discord, there are some looking for guild sections there. And you can probably find like a guild geared for newer players. But I think you'll get snapped up pretty quick. Welcome in, man. Welcome to the community. All right, so now it's a matter of getting to 900K. Two turns in a row is just really not fair. $892. Oh, that blind. I just know we're going to end up going into shadow form. There it is. Okay, but if we survive shadow form... If we survive shadow form here, then we get an automatic 900, right? Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. And we got the summon out. The summon's definitely going to be to the one taking the hit. Yeah, it's 900 already. It's 900. Easy. 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 That's a submit. Okay, we did it. In the bag. In the bag. Let's do... I don't want to do this with Nair Miri. No, let's do Thorin's company. That's Smith, yeah. I hate that it does this. I went to... Do I have Biffer in that team? I went to the tar pits. I went to some tar pits yesterday where they just like pull out all of these fossils of like dead ice age animals. It's pretty cool. Would recommend. They let you do the VIP experience. Or at least they did. They wouldn't let me do the VIP experience, which is where they slowly submerge me into the tar and then they pull me out, which would be great. It's literally like that, Jam. But I want the full experience. I want to get stuck in the tar and then just be pulled out with an excavator. Gotta feel good. Could do that for my birthday. Okay, I think I want to run this team on difficulty 3, and then I want to put Naramiri with my dwarf team, with my Ballin team, because I think that team is so cleanse heavy. I think that'll work. And then just rely on Fro being a thick lady. I think that'll work. Han and Carbonite, but swag in the tar. Exactly. Exactly. What chapters do you use Black Beast, or do you not use them right now? I use them in chapter 3, sometimes in chapter 2. Let's see. Chapter 4, I just don't have the stars on them yet to be able to do 900k with T-Beb and Bekaloo. But I think that is something I am trying to work up towards. So obviously when they become farmable, I want to do that. Let's just do this. And let's slow him down first. And then we'll double the stacks. Don't need to heal right now. Then we'll speed everybody up. Easy. Arnyani, I forgot you were streaming today. Hey, no worries, man. Hope you're doing well. Welcome in. I'm about to build for Fro for plug and play. I was farming her as a thought dwarves would be unlocked for Thorm. Got enough shards for 6 stars. She's kind of, like, my Fro doesn't have too much investment skill-wise, but if you have the gear and the stars on her, I think she does her job very well. So I don't think that's like a bad investment, Tom. That's not what we wanted. Still got haste on it. Let's slow him down. Oh my god. Bomberg, you beast! He's hitting him for so much. Okay, that's fine. That's fine. Because we're about to... Yeah, we're about to just go to town on him. Let's do that. All right. 2. 2 topples already. This team does not need cleanses. So Swag, you said you were going to test how viable a 3-star bomber is. My question is, how viable is a 3-star Roomel? Roomel is a little bit squishier. But I do, on my free-to-play account, I run a 3-star, like I run Biffer with a 3-star Roomel, a 3-star Ballin, and like Gimli and Bomber now, and it does okay, to be honest with you. For those of you not aware, being confused a little bit about why I'm able to hit through the blinds, the marked makes it so that he can't dodge. So really, you just don't want Thorin to be blinded, and then you're good to go. 3 topples. Let's heal. Then we'll get some fortitude on people. There we go. Nimble on Alomian. Yeah, this team has no cleanses. So that was our first set of shadow stacks, which is crazy. Let's see if I can disable. There we go. And boom. Let's mark. Even though we don't need it, because I think we're about to get 900 points. This is the easiest 900k point team. It's just, it's so simple. Yeah, it's one and done. It's that easy. It can't quite do I mean, I guess I could try it in difficulty 4. I just don't think it quite has the damage. I think I've tried it before and it just kind of gets melted instead. But let's submit. That's a submit. Yes. I would say that's a submit, Peter. If you were to ask me, I would say it's probably a submit. This is a fun one. Let's do this team. And then I'll throw Naramiri on here. Yeah, it's like 0 R. It's, I mean, you have to make sure you have focus on Thorin to make sure he can land the marked, but his marked comes up decently fast enough that it just works. Okay, eagle eye, eagle eye, eagle eye, but let's just do this. There we go. Can I blind? Slow. All right, can't be blinded. Thing is, without Gimli on this team, there is no source of damage. So I'm curious how that's going to go. Okay, stamina to Balin is pretty good, but we haven't even used Balin's, like, specialty here. Let's just do this. So this team is all just about cleansing. Save that. Cleansing and not dying. This team's got no damage. It's going to be a tiny bit painful. Nah, man, it's all about cleansing because you get points for cleansing. So then I do this. I shouldn't do that, but that's fine. I need to just do basic with her. I just forget sometimes. Okay, shadow form. Cleansing. Do that. I do need to make sure that I get Fro to at least everybody to not have any Banes. So let's try and work on that. Okay, so that didn't work. Wow, is Gimli really what you need there? I just don't believe that. Let's try it again though. I'm not sure why it's not working because the bot's obviously working, Jam. This team is definitely a Div 3 team. I got 900k with it last time. Well, not with Naramiri in here, with Gimli in here, but... There we go. Just getting the blind off is helpful. I'm gonna save this. Let's heal though. Okay, we didn't get stamina to the right person, but that's okay. Stamina to actually most of these people is fine. Okay. Getting the blind off is critical, and then we do this. Yep. And we do that. All it is, it's just cleansing. It's just it's all we're doing is cleansing. Can I slow him down? Yes. Let's do this. This will cleanse this. Okay, going into flame form is good. I do prefer that. This is a 2-hit, so we'll do that there. 3-hit. Oh, it's not a 3-hit. That's right. It's a 2-hit. This special one is the 2-hit, or the 3-hit. I'm gonna save that. So we'll go into shadow form real quick. Ballin is a beast. It definitely can be used by everybody, Jam. I'm not sure what the issue is. Sometimes it's just dumb like that. It just does not work. It does not want to work for YouTube streams for whatever reason. Let's heal. That's fine. We'll do this. And now we're going into shadow form. And now the name of the game is just, again, building up as many buffs as possible. It went on Nair Mary, that's funny. I just checked and it's got it does have the actual command in there. Yeah, we need a few more buffs here though. Okay, defensive is good. Let's cleanse. Boom. And he survives. And now we just got last stand triggered, and now we can cleanse all that. We'll do a little heal. We're gonna save that. And you know what? We might actually get to a flinch. Who would have guessed? Not me. Not me. All right. One flinch down. It is not... Yeah. Chapter 4 is kind of weird. It's like you can go super cleanse heavy team or you can go super damage heavy team. Ballin is on one end, or at least this team is on one end. Thorin is on the other end. Save that for when he does the whip. Save that for when somebody gets swiped. But let's put this on somebody. Okay, that's fine. We can put it on Rummel. Let's do that. Still gonna save that. But yep, because the Naramiri has it. Yep. It's just that simple, folks. You just have to have every character have cleanses. It's just that simple. My Ballin is 6-star. Heal. Cleanse. Nimble. Eat shit. You prefer getting spread wide? Well, you know, to each their own, man. You do you. I'm not going to judge you for that. This is the fucking Mortal Kombat ass song. Okay. Still one turn out, so maybe I'll do this. Flame form. This is it. I think this is game over here. Like, this is 900k rather. Why hasn't Fro's taunt come back up is a question I have. Okay. 900k. So it does work. I think that I'm thinking that's a submit. You have a thing for Balrogs? Big, beautiful Balrogs. I like that chapter 4 is fast and mits though. Like I know where my team is at, so 30k difference is not that important. I agree. There's very clearly like the power plateaus that separate the different difficulties in chapter 4 are pretty sharp, and it's like very obvious when you go from one to the other, right? Okay, so 2 more. We have like 900k in the bag, right? So let's do this one. Let's get another 900k in there. Might as well. I can't get to the bedroom with him, Jam. He finished me off too fast. All right, so now the name of the game is restart until Elra here. I still, you know what? Let's try. Actually, without Nair Miri, I don't think I could do difficulty 4. Trying to whip you into shape. Yeah, what does it say that he has a fire form? His ass is burning and itchy. He's got athlete's foot in a place that would surprise you. You brought him new sheets and all I did was roar and burn them? Oh my god, come on, man. That's unfortunate, especially if you got him like a nice duvet cover. That's 4 times in a row that Elra here has been blinded. Five times in a row. Something I was thinking about. 6 times in a row. Something I was thinking about recently is what. It'll be 9 for 9. What is the best? What is the best karaoke song to sing? There we go. And he tried to do it. He just resisted it. Do that. What is the absolute best living on a prayer that's so cliche? Tequila song, can't go wrong with that one. You want to have fun or sound good? I don't know, it's up to you. Are we gonna get this off? Holy shit, my Elra here hits hard. Why did he hit that hard? That was too hard. Gas, Gas, Gas by Manuel. I'm not sure I've heard that. Walking on Sunshine. That's a good one. I do like Walking on Sunshine. And it's not so cliche like Closing Time or Living on a Prayer. Or Old Town or Country Roads or whatever. Bohemian Rhapsody. Yeah, a lot of people do struggle with Bohemian Rhapsody. One of my good friends is Canadian. and we were at a karaoke place, and he got up in front of everybody, and he started singing the Canadian national anthem. And you know what? People actually really dug it. Romeo and Juliet by Dire Straits. Okay. I can see that. Nobody's getting up and singing or like rapping all the verses in Monster by like Kanye West with like Nicki Minaj and Jay-Z and Rick Ross, are they? Robbie Williams Feel. I don't think I know that one, Doug X. That sucks. That doesn't. Cleanse? Cleanse? Land? No. Feel Good is a nice one by Gorillaz. I think that's fine. One time I got up there with a group of friends who all look like I do, and we tried to sing a Cardi B song, but what we didn't realize was that this karaoke version, almost all of the verses were in Spanish. Diggy diggy hole swag. Well, this was before all this. Actually, I have a story about Tub Thumping by Chumbawamba, because that is up there. But we went up there and we all of the verses were in Spanish, and so it was just like 5 of us trying to do like raps in Spanish, and it was really, really bad. And like, I'm one of those people who I feel very strong secondhand shame. I was starting to feel that feeling, but what I realized was like, it can't really actually be secondhand shame at that point, because it's firsthand shame at that point, right? It's just actual shame. It was very embarrassing. We had to just get off the stage. Oh, nice. I think this is a good resist. Let's do that. Do you think Elrond will come back to farm, and should we farm and get ready for Thorn? Yeah, Elrond, and they'll be coming back on sort of like a, I think, like 3 to 5 month cycle, Johan. The dying of cringe feeling, it's the worst. I actually cannot watch. Wow, we're getting this like first actual try. That's insane. I cannot watch The Office. Like, I cannot watch episodes of The Office because like the secondhand embarrassment makes me like my skin crawl, and I just can't do it. You remember that in cringe? Literally last night, Ariani. That's exactly what happened, and why I'm bringing it up to you right now. 900K. For a third run, I don't know, probably, but I would guess anywhere between 3 to 5 months after the second run. That's like the time period I got. Keep working on getting your elves up. Start working on farming goblins. Have I seen the UK Office? The cringe is higher. I have not. I've seen clips of it. I can't watch it. I just don't like TV shows like that. I don't like The Office. I've never watched Community. I've never watched Parks and Rec. I've never watched 30 Rock. I've never watched Arrested Development. I just can't do it. The exception to that was that I really did enjoy the UK version, the original version of the IT Crowd Jam. You don't like The Office? Sorry, I gotta unfollow. I can't watch Raw. The only episode of The Office I ever watched in its entirety, knowing what you know now about how much secondhand embarrassment I feel. I never watched Friends. I never watched Seinfeld. Although I've seen stuff from Seinfeld I really like. I get the stuff I like in clips, but I can't watch just the whole thing. The only episode of The Office I did watch was like the Tots for Scott or Scott for Tots or whatever episode, where he has to go in front of a room of college kids, high school kids, and tell them he can't pay for their college tuition anymore. And I literally melted in spot, and that feeling replaced a childhood memory with how strong of a feeling of secondhand shame I felt. That's the hardest episode to watch. Yeah, but oh my god, Anna. So it's the only one I've watched though. It's so hard. For every time I think back to it, I'm just like, oh, I can't do it. I cannot do it. It's so bad. Yeah, I can't do the cringe stuff. You skip it every time. That makes sense. You get secondhand embarrassment from MCU with like the quips and whatnot. I don't know. That stuff doesn't bother. It doesn't really bother me as much as some of the sitcom stuff. I'm not sure. I don't know what it is, man. I'm just, that's how I end up feeling. Too much empathy? Yeah. Me being an empath is why I can't watch The Office, Peter. Is this what we want to do for this last team here? I had a whole scene set up that I wanted to do a bit on, but it's just the opportunity for it hasn't come up. I could force it. I could say something like, the only way I would watch The Office is in the MGM Sphere in Las Vegas. Which I'm gonna do because I actually really want to show you guys this new scene I have. But we'll have to figure out a better way to use it. Is it gonna be cringy? Is it cringy? Coming to you live from the MGM Sphere in Las Vegas. My big ass forehead. It's too forced. We gotta figure out a way to get the bit going. But I made this whole scene about me being part of the Las Vegas Sphere that I really like. And it's got some spherical aberration on it, some of that fisheye lens stuff going on. In Parks and Rec, where they have to walk into an ice rink and the red carpet's only half of the way, it's so funny, I almost died the first time. I will maybe have to go watch that then. You can see where I'm starting to bald. That's the cool part about the sphere. Turn it into a nice Norwood 3. All right. The sphere. Being an all-rounded person. It's not all-rounded. I don't have a bottom. All right. So in the top right here is Bekaloo. I need to figure out a better way to use that as a bit. We'll work on it. We'll work on it. I spent too much time making that to not just use it as a one-off joke. I think this is still a difficulty 2 team. Let's try it out. I do think it would look particularly funny with the Gimli helmet on. Okay. And now we play the forfeit until we get Rekka to not be blinded game. Imagine looking into the Palantir and that's what you saw. Just me staring back out at you. It's like that picture of Willem Dafoe from The Lighthouse where he's like looking up, like looking absolutely mad. Oh my god. Three times? Let me see what I got with this team though, really quickly last time. Oh, I did 300k. Should we let's try difficulty 3. Let's try it. It might work. Nice. Okay, we're in business. Speed him up. Should have saved that. That's okay. I want to get better at timing his heal block. I love deadpan. I really do. I love deadpan humor, but I just can't do the cringe. I don't know. I don't know, man. It is really helpful that we can put weaken with his basic. Let's do that. And we'll do this just to get some turn meter. Okay. We'll do this, the multi-hit. And we'll do the big suck. And he's already out of flame form. Wow, he got one burn off. I don't think we're going to be able to get to 300k though. So yeah, I think we just have to, I think I have to do this in difficulty 2 for the time being still. Yeah. That's okay. Big suck. The Black Beast's special skill, his ultimate, is the big suck. He's the diabolical Dyson. That's a submit? I'm gonna just go ahead and submit that right now. Last team, though. Now we're just making Cards Against Humanity sentences. Yeah, this is the last team, and then we'll wind down. I hope you all, if you made it to the tier ranking, I hope you all found that fun. I do want to do that more often. We'll just get the better hang of it, too. Because yeah, it's nice that it like keeps us on track, but maybe I should, you know, hit pause as well, and we can like discuss beforehand or discuss after the fact. Missed the tier ranking. Yeah, even with like the maximum amount of time allowed between votes, like 90 seconds, it still ends up being like 20 minutes. Okay, we are in the bag. I'm saving this time for when he does his whip. We're in the zone though. This is the run. I can feel it. Made me hate my hobbits less, but I have so much bias from the painful grind. They're really good raid team, Anna. Lots of people love them. There are so many hobbit lovers. So you are not alone in the painful grind. Jam is also a big hobbit head, and Celtic. If I have the stars farm for Haradrim, I should blow my Horde of Shadow shit on them for the gains. Yeah, the other option is throwing the Sink of the Goblins. What do you guys think is more worth it? I think the answer to that question, Devin, is it comes down to how many purple ability materials do you have? All right, yeah, there we go. Speed him up, hit him with the ka-chow. Haradrim require a lot of gear investment and star investment, but they also do require a lot of skill investment. You got to max all their passives. But if like that's something you want to do, they are a really solid and good raid team. Oh, that heals clutch. Let's do this. And that. I wish this slow landed more. Oh, there. It just did. It haunted you. You can now do Sam's Adventure. I'm doing Sam's Adventure with basically just Bloodlust glyphs on Strider. And I just AoE, kill somebody. Take a bunch of turns, get my AoE back, kill somebody else. Oh wow, we are actually grooving. This is the run. I was not lying. I'm manifesting. Started investing into them properly. Yeah, the skill investment they require is pretty nuts. Oh, I should have saved that. I'm such a bonehead sometimes. The Dwight and Jim dynamic is ultimately all I watched for. Michael has great moments too, but that's more Steve than the writers, I believe. Yeah, probably. I think that's probably true. Steve Carell, I mean, he's so good. They will eventually unlock a legendary, to be honest. How would they... I'm going to use the argument that everybody else always uses. How would they monetize it? If they already have 5 Haradrim in the game, how would they monetize it? Eight shards from 7-star Frodo. Hate the investment cost, but they're consistent, at least in different chapters. Yes. You're used to bad investments. I mean, Isengard is okay. Where did that hit? Oh, it hit T-Beb. Oops. Again, I'm just being dumb. That's okay. This is still in the bag. One more flinch, please. We'll get there. Oh, that blind is killer. Okay. If he swipes here, we're basically... Yep, okay. Can I burn him down fast enough? That is the question. Let's get everybody crit just to get the buffs. I like that. Oh, one more hit. One more hit from either the summon or from Charu. Yes, 300. Yeah, that's a submit. T-Bed being in Challenge Store puts you off going for them now if starting. A lot of investment. That's true. I think she requires the least star investment. I think a lot of people think that as well. We as a community need to look at the math for the various teams from a rare ability map perspective. I agree. You don't need full passives on Haradrim in practice. I think that's what makes them work though, Torm, to like be very good in chapter 2. I think people like the skills give you more like payoff than the gear does with Haradrim. Let's not talk about purples. Maybe we can do that on the next Boons and Banes, though. We can talk about the purple mat economy. Okay, I'm going to submit that. $304? Not bad. Oh, I need to work out again. Need to work out today. Did you all see that the True Detective season 4 is coming out on January 14th? And I've read a lot of people are very thrilled about it, and that it is sort of like a return to season 1 form. I know people don't like season 2 and 3 as much. I still think they're good, but they're not as good as season 1. I'm very excited for season 4 though, from what I've been reading. Does feel a lot better. Yes, yes, exactly. It does feel a lot better hitting chapter 5. Especially if you do refreshes, it's a lot better. Which obviously that's not news to anybody, but it makes such a big difference. I would imagine they would ease that bottleneck a bit in the next few months. Like realistically, we get 3 marquees a month and we don't get enough purple mats a month to finish 3 units. Yeah, I would think so. Wait, did I really beat my last score? Oh, by like a lot. 200k points. All right, we're moving on up. We are moving on up in chapter 4. Gotta go. Hey, take it easy, Peter. I know, yeah, well, maybe you don't. We gotta add them all up. I still think 4s as a baseline is a pretty good metric, and then it's kind of like what you need on top of 4s. Okay. Let's wind things down, shall we? What's Saltburn? Oh. I'll leave Jam to describe what Saltburn is. Last thing. Oh. Okay. We are at box 4. I'll show you right now. Well, no, I'm not going to show you, but we are at box 4, Chris. We get about 300+ million a raid. So in between box 4 and 5. Thank you so much for joining me for the first stream of the new year. This is a good way to gauge exactly what people are looking forward to. I think the tier ranking was good. I think I want to do more of those. I almost prefer doing them live than I do just making a video out of it, but honestly, we could probably do both. Seems like people want to do trivia. There's a technical aspect to that I need to get sorted. The like tool we used last time is really, really awful. We need to do better. But we can work on doing that again. Special shout outs to the people who supported the channel this particular stream. Big shout out to Torm with the 100 krona donation and the 5 gifted memberships. Pleb and Sage come in with the 5 gifted as well. Thank you guys so much for the support. It's been unreal. Appreciate you all coming out and watching though. JC, I'm just gonna keep saying both until I get corrected. Joining as a member, became a swaggin. I'm surprised you haven't gotten a gifted yet, Tyrannus. You are always in here.
I'll tell you that I'm doing fine.
And thanks for showing up, man.
But you know that's a lie.
I appreciate it. Gonna still stick to probably a once a week type stream. This all might change depending on how multi-squad PvP gets rolled out, but I think for the month of January, I really want to focus on like working on a lot more of the video content side of things. Kind of getting better at that this month, and then maybe, you know, pivoting to live streaming, getting better at live streaming again, or working on live streaming again for February or March or something. Probably depends on when multi-squad comes out. The other update is that the playing Return to Moria with streamers is basically on hold until we are able to get a dedicated server for it. I think it would not go well if I had to host the connection for it and stream it. I think that would basically tank my internet. But if we can get a dedicated server to it, a lot of other games do this, Rust, Valheim, that type of thing, then I will just get a server for the community and then people can log on and do what they want to do, right? A special shout out to the people who have financially supported the channel. Thank you so much. Of course, that is not required, but I appreciate you all showing up. Take it easy. Thanks for watching. Have a good one.